Welcome, everybody, to another... Before we get...
Thank you, Kevin. The Phoenix Suns have become a powerhouse in the Western Conference.
It's rugged, tough road, David. No question about it. Thank you. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. At the guard positions, Holiday and DiVincenzo. Longtime teammates Middleton and Giannis, the forwards. And it's Lopez in its center. And for Phoenix, up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Shots good by Middleton. Greg, both teams love to push the ball up the floor, even off of made shots.
And trying to get those easy ones before the defense can get set is always an advantage, and you're seeing more and more teams trying to speed up their pace of play.
Crowder, Booker with no one around, nailed from three-point land.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
On the wing, Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Middleton the pass to Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Antetokounmpo pulls it in, and Chris Paul picks up the foul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And it's Milwaukee's ball.
And that's something that seems to get overlooked with Giannis. How gifted a passer he is for a player of his size.
Well, the other thing, GA, that's awesome is that as he's going along here, you can see moments where the game is literally slowing down for him. So you take a guy who's won most valuable player awards, and now the game's getting slower. Man, that's some dangerous stuff.
Here's Paul following the basket by Chris Middleton. Taken away by Holiday. To the middle. Crowder with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Pass to Middleton. Back to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Milwaukee the rebound. The shot off that time. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. DiVincenzo kicks to Antetokounmpo. Lopez. Great positioning on the putback.
That's a battle down there. It's one of the reasons Lopez has been in this league for over a decade. Solid effort.
Paul passes to Booker. Down low. Here's Ayton. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Lopez. And Middleton kicks to DiVincenzo. Lopez left side. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Suns trail by 4. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Holiday against Paul. Right side Crowder. Over on Antetokounmpo. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Bucks leading by 4. Outside Holiday. Lopez inside. Defended by Bridges.
Well, more than capable as a defender. Bridges with a great job using his length.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
In the corner, it's Bridges.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Good on the triple.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The feed now to Crowder. Looking to end the run. Kicks it out to Booker. Bridges outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, you can add it to the list.
Giannis against Crowder. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. 3 seconds left. Got it up. And it's good. But hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
To me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
And so it's Milwaukee with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more.
Yes, I'm going to tell you the secret. Get off social media. That's it. Just spend time with your family, spend time with your teammates.
Good way to do it. Tuning out distractions. That makes sense.
And it can be harder than ever nowadays. Engaging with fans and the media can be a positive, but you got to focus on what matters most.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, the wingmen, DiVincenzo and Middleton. The big men on the floor, Giannis and Lopez. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. DiVincenzo. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. He was all alone on that one. Paul's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
His first personal foul.
It goes on Devin Booker.
Hard to get upset at the defense there. Antetokounmpo is no easy matchup down low in the paint.
The line for
So
two.
the efficiency of Giannis, Brent, is simply out of this world.
Well, I think the amazing part, Kevin, is that he's still trying to expand his game, and yet he's continued with that efficiency. I mean, an MVP being able to do something like that, that's special.
Middleton against Bridges. Here's Booker, just 5 on the clock. That evens the score. Ayton's got 8 points.
Hitting that mid-range shot, this is right now probably the extent of Ayton's range.
And there's the pass to Giannis. Middleton outside. Shoots over Bridges. And the Bucks miss again.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Here's Ayton. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Bucks have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Assist from
Antetokounmpo's got his
Chris
second bucket of the
Middleton.
game to go.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Middleton against Paul. Booker outside. Bridges outside. Pass to Crowder. Booker looking around. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
1:49 left in the first half of basketball. To the inside, Lopez. And the rejection by Ayton.
So he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Booker dishes to Ayton. Booker outside. He feeds it to Crowder. Bridges outside. Here's Booker. The Suns need to get a shot off. Bridges misses. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
And sometimes the simplest play is the best one. DiVincenzo made it.
Outside Crowder. Kicks it out to Paul. Booker outside. Out left to the wing.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
On his left side. To the paint. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's
Now
his
we've
first.
seen Lopez be more and more assertive in looking for his shot, which in turn draws the defense's attention to him.
Lopez.
This is his first free throw of the game. That's good from Lopez. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Brook Lopez hits them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Now here's Payne, guarded by Holiday. A shot by Kaminsky. Nobody around. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count that bucket. And that's now 9 points for Giannis.
When he was a skinny kid, defenders would always try to get physical with Giannis. That changed pretty quick. Doesn't work so well anymore.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And a chance.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith. Brook Lopez came out on a mission in the first. He had 10 points and 4 rebounds. That's all for now.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic from Brook Lopez.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Kaminsky out there with Johnson. Then it's Payne, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Shamet in at the 2-guard spot. Inside, Nwora lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Nwora's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Bucks. Pass to Payne. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
Ojale passes to Portis. Down low. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. The kick out to Hill. Over Payne. Hill, no good.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
Stolen by McGee. It's stolen by Allen. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Hill. Back to Portis. Yep, it counts. And the Bucks lead by 10.
Like to see George Hill distribute to his teammates a heads-up play there.
Passes to Payne. Johnson in the corner. Payne in the post. He's against Hill. Lock at 6. There's Kaminsky. Misses off the right iron. Bucks leading by 10. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Chris Paul's checked in for the Suns. Hill passes to Nwora. Here's Portis, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Johnson finds Paul. Back to Johnson. Hill with some nice D.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Left side, Portis. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Suns trail by 10.
And Bobby Portis, an interesting talent. He can play back to the basket. He can play one dribble away. And as a stretch 5, if they play small, he's able to knock down threes.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
Chris Paul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Well, we know Bobby Portis, Brent, has bounced around between teams, but as you said, the shooting has been there.
The shooting has been there, and that's what he came in to the NBA as, a great rebounder, but a great scorer coming in. And now he's finding more confidence in being able to step to the three-point line and let it rip. That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Bucks leading by 10. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its reversal, but there is some frustration on that front. Look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. To the paint. There's Portis off on the layup.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
McGee, the pass to Book. There's the lob to the hoop. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 6 on the bucket from McGee.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Portis in the post, guarded by McGee. Portis can't get it to go.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Hill looking around. Ojale kicks to Hill. Here's Ojale. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Ball outside. With 1 on the clock, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Bucks on top. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Setting the floor for the Bucks, Allen is out there with George Hill. And it's Nora in at the 3, the small forward. Allen in the post. He's covered by Shamet. Shot clock at 6. Back to Portis. And contact on the shot. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Shamet, the pass to Kaminsky. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple. Shamet's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
It's a significant confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
And you love it when your star player gets down there and gets dirty, and that time Antetokounmpo in there.
Ball passes to Bridges. To tie it up. They get it back. Here's Ayton, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame, a smart block, if you will.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of the height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Ayton gets the ball. Ayton dishes to Booker. The 18-footer is right on the mark. 9 points for Devin Booker.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Holiday against Paul. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton.
Chris Middleton.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here is Paul. The pass to Booker. From deep three-point range. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
He is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Middleton outside. Fires the three. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Wow, Lopez stepping up. What confidence from the big fella.
Paul outside. And Booker kicks to Paul.
Oh, you better shoot that.
Ayton trying to break free.
That's got to feel good. A guy who can score, stepping up and hitting buckets, as important as that one.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Holiday dishes to Middleton. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Driving the lane. Rejected by Crowder.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
They Crowder own miss. Kicks it out to Booker. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. Booker's got the lead up to 3 now for the Suns. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
And they've done a terrific job defensively, causing some turnovers. And then cashing in on those, well, that just makes all the difference.
Yeah, you don't see those over and back calls too often because they're just so easy to avoid.
So you want to get your coach fired up? Do something like that right there. That kind of loss of concentration will drive your coach crazy. And how about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
Ball against Holiday. Pass to Middleton. Now DiVincenzo. Down his left side. Clock at 4. DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. Outside Holiday. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus. You're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Middleton left side. Here's Lopez. Money!
The athletic Middleton on that play snakes his pass right through the defense. That's a nice pick and roll.
And Phoenix has possession. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Now Paul. He dishes it to Booker. From deep. Can't hit that one.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up. So maybe just a step too far.
So it's Phoenix picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone.
It's all yours.
Thanks, BA. Well, Kevin Durant has won titles, but he says, I've always been a champion. A champion is your approach to a craft every day. It's coming in. It's getting...
Well, Allie, one of the all-time greats. Good stuff. Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The foundation of this team, Middleton and Giannis, the 3 and the 4. Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. And it's Lopez in at the center spot. And for Brooklyn, Durant and Griffin the combo out front. Kyrie Irving out there with James Harden. And it's Harris in at the small forward position.
Really heads-up play by Kyrie Irving. On time and on target pass. We've seen that before.
You know Blake Griffin's NBA career certainly didn't have humble beginnings. I mean, he won the slam dunk contest and Rookie of the Year in his debut season. He really hit the ground running.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Harris. That's his first foul of the game. It's Middleton on the wing.
Well, the reach of Kevin Durant is a big part of what allows him to be a defender at the highest level.
Pulls up on the wing. And he can't get that one. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. And while Blake Griffin's career certainly got off to a hot start, Grant, he's also managed to remain a dominant force over the years.
No question. He's a guy who can get it done. Points, rebounds, assists, anything you need. He's a great example of an enduring talent.
Holiday against Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Oh, you cannot allow Harden this type of positioning because he's going to dunk all over you when you do.
Pass to Middleton. And here is Antetokounmpo. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Irving, the pass to Harden. Fires the three. The shot comes out. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. Pass to Lopez. And stolen by Irving. Fast break, Brooklyn. Durant has the open look. Drops one in from the wing.
The focus of the defense. I mean, James Harden was able to use that attention and turn it into a hoop for someone else.
Middleton outside. From downtown, offensive board, controls the rebound and the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Harden, the pass to Durant. Pass to Griffin. Harris on the wing. Shot clock at 5. From behind the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. DiVincenzo with it. Durant covering. Now Lopez. Doubled by Durant. Lopez finds Holiday. Here's Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pounded by Harris. Crafty move. And Antetokounmpo with the lay-in. Antetokounmpo has got 6 points.
Using his size to his advantage, Giannis is a handful to deal with close to the rim.
Harden, the pass to Irving. Harris up top. The three. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Holiday. Middleton against Harris. Launches it. And Middleton gets the three.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
1:05 left now in the first quarter. Griffin outside. Back to Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Look at Kevin Durant, all 6'9", but what a handle. Gosh, that move was pretty.
On the wing, Holiday. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
A crafty ball handler that knows how to get defenders off balance. Holiday gives life to his team's offensive output.
Harden finds Durant. 24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Irving for three. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Holiday passes to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And sometimes it seems like Giannis can dunk without any effort at all. He just glides to the rim like it was nothing.
These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. It's the Nets up by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And he's one of the game's best closers. But to hear Kyrie Irving tell it, he's got to start too.
Coach just wants me to be aggressive.
You know, Grant, when he gets a lather going, Irving can seem like he's got the cheat code.
Yeah, and if I'm the coach, he's got the green light from start to finish. When he gets rolling, it can rub off on everyone else.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Harris and Durant in as the forwards. James Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Griffin in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. And the Nets with possession here.
Something we do not always talk about is that Joe Harris is not just a shooter. Even though he doesn't rack up huge assist totals, this guy's a solid passer. He competes on the defensive end, and he can actually put it on the deck.
Holiday against Harden. Pass to Durant. Harris on the wing. Griffin with it. 4 on the clock. On the wing, Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
There's such a calm about Kevin Durant, even under duress of the shot clock. My goodness gracious, this man is tough to rattle.
And what is it specifically that makes Harris a good playmaker, Doris?
I think it's probably his IQ, the fact that he can see a play develop before it really gets to a position where most guys see it. He has a great feel for where his teammates are, and he knows how to hit them in their favorite spots.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Harden against Lopez. Pass to Durant. From deep. He's off on that one. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. DiVincenzo with it. He's guarded by Irving. Middleton outside. Outside Holiday. Antetokounmpo, right side. Middleton with it. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And stolen by Middleton. Throws it up high. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Harden against Holiday. Pass to Lopez. Outside, DiVincenzo. To the middle. 6 on the shot clock. Middleton outside. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
And here's Griffin outside. Here's Durant. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done. The Bucks have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Holiday against Harden. Pass to DiVincenzo. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Griffin in the post, working on Lopez. DiVincenzo against Harden. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Lopez needs to hold down the fort on defense. An incredible wingspan to get that one.
An open look for Irving. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Irving's got 5 now.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. DiVincenzo pass to Middleton. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3. He's got 6.
One of the purest shooters in this game. Stopping Middleton has to be a focal point for your defense.
Now Durant. Here's Irving. Baseline jumper right on the money. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the net.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 13 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. And he wasn't himself in that last contest, but tonight, he's really turned it around. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
They've been fierce at the defensive end, causing turnovers, coming up with key stops.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, George Hill out there with Grayson Allen. And it's Portis in at the 5 spot. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Outside Mills. Pass to Bembry. Right side Mills. 19-footer. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
George Hill now considered a journeyman, but think about it, guys. Contending teams want him, and they want him because he's seen just about every circumstance in the modern NBA.
Down low. Here's Ogilvy. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Timeout called, Brooklyn. And with George Hill, he's moved around a bit. But Doris, mostly because teams want him.
Yeah, always nice to be wanted in the NBA. Title contenders aim for guys like him. Rock solid, can make the defense pay from 3. A proven veteran to have on the bench.
He's checked in for Millsap. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Outside Mills, pass to Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
The Bucks trail. Here's Ogilvy. To the inside. Hill. Brown with some nice D. Brooklyn shooting it well at 59%.
Foul. That's his second personal. Team second.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Outside Mills. There's the drive to the right side. Clock at 6. Here's Claxton, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Third team foul. At the line, Nicholas Claxton. And out the line, shooting.
He misses the free throw. That one misses.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Allen with it. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Portis' shot is off.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Right wing. Pass to Ogilvy. Portis, right side. Now here's Allen. He's guarded closely. Here's Nora. Knocks down the long J. And this game is tied up now.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Pass to Mills. From the arc. Fires in the triple. And the Nets lead by 3.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Nora, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Claxton. And he slams it in one-handed.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Outside, Hill. Here's Nora, defended by Brown. Here's Ogilvy. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Pass to Claxton. Here's Bembry. Now Aldridge, defended by Portis. Back to Aldridge. Outside Mills. With the drive. Aldridge misses.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And then Portis with the dunk.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Claxton. And here's Mills for 3. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Ogilvy. And that misses. That would have put him up. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. And here's Brown for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. For the lead. Hauled in by Brown. Claxton down low. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Nets leading by a point. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. DeAndre Bembry is out there with Patrick Mills. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Brown in at the 3. So that's the Nets 5. Harden, the pass to Griffin. Doesn't go for him. Milwaukee goes the other way with it.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager. This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Now here's Durant. Into the lane. And he gets it to go. And the Nets lead by 1.
How about the ability of Durant to make those long strides to the rim and absorb the contact?
It's Middleton on the wing. Takes the 3. Kept alive. It's good on the putback.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Holiday against Harden. Outside Durant. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Outside Harden from deep 3-point range. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo has got his 6th rebound on the night. Holiday from long range hits the trifecta.
Smart play by Giannis. Moving the ball with a purpose leads to a great look.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Harden, the pass to Griffin. And again, it's the Nets missing. Milwaukee in the lead. Outside Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now Middleton. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It'll go on Joe Harris.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
The Nets have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Harden finds Durant. Looking to win the run. Rebound by Middleton.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Durant way outside. Milwaukee with the rebound.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the fourth quarter. And Blake Griffin is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
A great job to establish position and square up.
On the wing, Holiday. Middleton outside. Back to Holiday. Pass to Middleton. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Holiday from long range. Middleton from the outside. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his 5th assist in this one. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Durant against Antetokounmpo. Back to Harden. Durant. Pass to Griffin. Harris with it. Shot to end the cold streak. And he nails the jumper.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Bucks.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And what a huge performance it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
Durant, the pass to Griffin. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. From 11 feet away, no good off the back of the rim. Middleton with it. Irving picks him up. Middleton, a good look. Again, Milwaukee.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Harden against Holiday. So this one belongs to the Bucks. They have to feel good about this performance. It's all right, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
So often, execution on the fast break will probably determine what happens in the outcome in this one.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. Paul against Harden. Booker outside. Puts up a three. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got the first points up on the board here for the Suns. And here are the Nets. It's a three-point game to the middle. Here's Irving. Bridges with the board.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
Paul can't get it to go.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. Maybe a step out of his range.
And that's the trademark Griffin finish. Get in tight, elevate, and throw it down with authority. Big fella is a beast down low.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Bridges against Irving. Harden outside. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Paul passes to Ayton. 6 to shoot. Bridges kicks to Paul. The Suns need to get a shot off. Here's Ayton, and he finishes nicely on the way.
You know, not every player can make that kind of a pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
Crowder with it. He's picked up by Irving. Ayton, the pass to Paul. Back to Ayton. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Ayton's got his second bucket. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Now here's Durant. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Booker looking around. Dishes to Bridges. No good on the triple. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 5.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Harden dishes to Griffin. In the corner, Irving with it. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by DeAndre.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Bridges finds Booker. The 3. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Durant with it. Bridges covering. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, using this momentum to his advantage when Durant takes off towards the rim. Watch out below.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Well, you've got great confidence as a coaching staff when the ball's in Durant's hands. And you can see why. He knows how to make good decisions out there, just like that.
Now here's Paul. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And there's the feed to Crowder. For 3, Booker drops in the tray.
And with Booker's mechanics and confidence, you're always going to assume he's going to make that.
Outside Irving. Outside Griffin. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And Griffin scored. The assist by Harris. Griffin's got 6 points.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
Outside Crowder. Ball against Harden. The pass to Bridges. Kicks it to Crowder. And he drives in. Here's Booker. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Suns lead by 2. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, plenty of firepower, but Kyrie Irving committed to digging in at the defensive end as well.
I wouldn't be able to do it without our bigs and our consistent effort from our wings as well, helping me out. I may not make the right play every time on defensive end, but, we're doing a great job of it.
Now it's been a real focus, hasn't it, Greg, for them to tighten things up defensively?
And it's a collective effort, so even the scorers have to be engaged and exert themselves in order to get stops.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Brooklyn now, the small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden, and it's Griffin in at the center. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Now here's Booker. He has 6. Brooklyn with the rebound. It's deflected. The wide open look for Durant. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Well, you know, he's not a guy that's just going to settle for pulling up. When he has an opportunity, he's going to take it strong to the hoop.
Booker against Irving. Back to Harden. Driving in, and the jam by Harden.
Surgical precision from Harden, demonstrating his sick handles one more time.
And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it. Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's KD following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. KD on the wing, defended by Crowder. Harden's shot is off. The Suns leading. To the inside. And Crowder slams it in.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now here is Harris. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Griffin against Bridges. Irving for 3. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
No good from Booker.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Now here's Booker. He's got 6. Crowder kicks to Booker. Against Crowder. He dishes it to Ayton. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Harden outside. On the wing, Irving. Passes it to Durant. Can they get it? And again, it's the Nets missing. Suns leading by 5. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Johnson. Over Irving. McGee trying to break free. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Harden the pass to KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Durant's a pleasure to watch moving in transition. So fluid and always under control.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back from the first half. Been a dandy so far. A dandy. You like that word, Kenny?
You know what?
For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. DeAndre Ayton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Ayton. Bridges, no one around him. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
Outside Crowder to the left wing. No good that time. Good work defensively by Millsap. Ball finds Bridges. Ayton, the pass to Bridges. 4 on the clock, and the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Paul, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Paul's got the lead up to 5 now for the Suns. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Here's Paul. After the basket by Brooklyn. Bridges outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Bridges has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Millsap looking it over. Now here's Mills. Guarded closely. Shot up 2 there.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
And they double up Paul. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's Brooklyn now. Here's Bembry, defended by Booker. Millsap dishes to Aldridge. Booker outside. Paul outside. To the paint. Crowder kicks to Ayton. And he gets the bucket. Ayton's got 10 points in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Mills. Pass to Aldridge. Crowder with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Oh, Ayton in position. Millsap with the steal. Bembry the pass to Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Well, he's so good around the basket that he doesn't really need to throw it down. But sometimes Aldridge just has to take advantage of it.
Now here's Paul. Covered by Mills. Paul is doubled. And Crowder with the basket on the assist by Bridges. And the Suns lead by 6. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. It's the Nets now. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
Suns foul. Landry Shamet. His first foul.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
At the line.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Payne with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. So it's Brooklyn now. The Suns getting the bucket. Brown drives in, and then Brown with the dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Shamet following the bucket by the Nets. McGee trying to break free. Really left alone that time. Johnson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Mills. Trying his luck from deep. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
To the left side wing. Now the pass to Brown. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. The post pair, Durant along with Griffin. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Harris in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Clock at 6. Payne can't hit. Nets trail by 10. Here's Griffin. No good with the layup.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Shamet. And the shot falls short this time.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
A primary scorer for his team. Griffin also has a knack for drawing fouls on the way up. And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
Johnson outside. Back to Payne. And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
About a minute play here in the fourth quarter. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden.
Team second.
That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And the basket by Kaminsky. And one thing about Griffin and the injuries, Greg, that he went through, he did everything he could to get his body back to where it needed to be.
And he didn't care what it was, yoga, weights, conditioning, you name it, because he knows how important it is to be able to elevate. And Griffin needs to be explosive, and he'll work 24/7 to make sure he is. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
From deep three-point range, Phoenix keeping it alive with a new 14. Shamet. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. In the corner, it's Harris. Katie against Johnson. Back to Durant. Shot clock at 6. And it's Irving missing. Suns leading by 11. Payne passes to Shamet. Johnson outside. Lets the three fly. Bangs home the trifecta.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Irving looking over the floor. Irving double team. Beyond the arc. And there's Katie. That's good on the assist by Irving.
Right back at you. Durant motivated to put it right in his opponent's face. No better way to do it than with the three of his own.
Now here's Payne, guarded by Harden. Now Shamet. Shoots over KD. And it's sent back by KD. 1:12 left here in the fourth quarter. Shoots the three. Rebound by the Suns. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Phoenix.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for DeAndre Ayton.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And the Suns making a change here. Ayton, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Jay Crowder comes in for Frank Kaminsky. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And Paul subbed in for Cameron Payne.
You can't let Harden get comfortable from outside the arc. I mean, he's capable of raining threes in bunches.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And it would take divine intervention for them now to get back in it.
Yeah, I'd have to say, guys, I don't think the man upstairs is really focused on the comeback.
From deep. They get it back. Here's Durant. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Yeah, he's got those Inspector Gadget arms. I mean, they go on forever. Durant, a threat on the offensive glass, too.
And here is Paul. Booker finds Paul. Back to Booker. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Phoenix Suns. At power forward, Jay Crowder at the other forward position. Jay Crowder. Introducing the starting five for your Milwaukee.
And let's go straight.
With the Greek Freak, the Bucks have one of the game's most depth.
Well, certainly makes them harder to stop, Allie. Thanks for that. Here are the five for the Suns. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Bucks, DiVincenzo and Middleton make up the perimeter. Giannis plays the four with Lopez in the middle. And it's Holiday in at the one spot. Here's a three from Paul. Gets the three to fall.
This is how Chris Paul keeps the defense honest, making enough threes that you can't leave him alone anywhere on the floor. Now, Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020, and a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
Now here's Middleton. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's Paul. Ayton passes to Crowder. It's Booker on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Out to Bridges. And he drives in. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Milwaukee ball.
Here's Milwaukee. And with Crowder's free agency, team saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end, and he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
Now here's Paul. Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Pass to Middleton. On the wing, Holiday. Now here's DiVincenzo. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Paul passes to Booker. Bridges outside. Here's Crowder. Pass to Booker. Back to Crowder. Shot is up. Rebound, Milwaukee. Now here's Middleton. He's guarded by Bridges. Corner shot. And that one's good. Middleton.
Middleton is shooting the ball extremely well in this one. Nice rhythm. Might be tough to slow him down.
Ball against Holiday. Ball passes to Ayton. That one no good. Good work defensively by Lopez. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. Milwaukee in the lead. Middleton outside. And there's the drive. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
Sprinting up the floor and beating everyone down. That's the reward for Chris Middleton.
Outside Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Ayton. Shoots over Lopez. Will it go? Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame. A smart block, if you will.
Now DiVincenzo. On the wing, Holiday. From deep. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Suns ball.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
The Suns trailing. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Booker finds Paul. Offensive rebound. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Booker. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Brook Lopez.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Fires the three. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton tucks it last. Outside, DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. Here's Middleton. The shot that time not on target. Now the Suns take it the other way. The kick out to Paul. Pass to Ayton. For three, Booker. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
This is what you like to see from Booker, just firing with confidence right off the catch.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Holiday. Middleton outside. Stolen by Bridges. Ayton against Lopez. Pass to Crowder to the paint. Outside Paul. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Suns on top, leading by a point. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2. And one thing that makes the Greek Freak so dominant is he drives to score, but also to pass. He breaks it down for us.
I'm a lot more comfortable. It's because my teammates trust me. My team trusts me.
Grant, I love that Giannis is not worried about the numbers.
I mean, B.A., he just wants to win. That's another thing that makes him great.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Such a great way to silence hostile fans who want the up and down pace that gets them amped up. Instead, everyone's just standing around watching the free throw game.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Hall and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the three, the small forward. The Bucks trail. Holiday passes to Antetokounmpo. And Ayton pulls it down.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And Paul gets it to go. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation.
For three, Booker. Giannis with the rebound. For Milwaukee, they've got none of their first three shots to fall so far in the second. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Paul passes to Booker. There's the three. Rebounded by Lopez.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket and feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything. Go through the career statistics of Brook Lopez and the fact that he's been able to get to this three-point volume. It's just astounding.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And here's Booker. Pass to Crowder. 4 on the clock. It doesn't go for him. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Brent with Lopez in his three. He was one of many centers to add that.
Well, he knew that if he was going to stay in the league, BA, he had to be a weapon out there. And it's not just the makes, it's just the fact that he'll take as many as he does. And man, has he proven that he can make the big ones.
Paul with it. Middleton covering. Bridges passes to Paul. For three, Booker. Phoenix no good that time either.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. On the wing, Holiday. Back to Middleton. Outside, DiVincenzo.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to Middleton. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And now it's a 4-point Bucks lead.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Pass to Sherrod. The kick out to Johnson. Can they get it? Drills it from deep. Johnson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Holiday passes to Lopez. Outside Holiday. Back to Lopez. Outside Holiday. Tipped away. And now the Suns fast break. Pushing it up now. Here's Johnson. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Johnson's got 5 points. Outside Holiday. Pass to Middleton. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. Kaminsky with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Kaminsky, the pass to Payne. It's Shamet on the wing. 34 seconds left in the first half of basketball. 6 on the shot clock. Kaminsky, left side. Puts up the 8-footer. Here's McGee. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Antetokounmpo outside. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Payne against Holiday. Pass to Shannon. Now here's McGee. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. And in that period, the most they trailed by was 3. They gained a little ground there. Man, that's good.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
They've got Grayson Allen. He's out there with George Hill. And it's Portis in at the center position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Payne, the pass to Kaminsky. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Suns lead by 1. And Milwaukee shooting around 50% of the game so far. Up top, Portis. Driving to the basket. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Shamet. Here's Johnson. It's Shamet on the wing. The 3-ball. Knocks it down from distance.
Shamet has these kind of games where it looks like he won't miss.
Shamet's gone 1 for 2 from the 3-point line.
You think about how tough this team is when Cam Johnson is out there and drilling shots.
Pass to Nora. It's Portis, high post. Out to the right wing. Ojale. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And here's McGee. Outside Payne. Back to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Pass to Ojale. Now here's Allen. He's covered closely. Let's go with a 3. Ojale, no good. And Johnson's shooting is so important to this team, Brent.
Well, B.A., that's the value that he brings, and they encourage him to do it. So if he's getting set up and he has room to let it go, Cam Johnson can punish you from the outside.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Payne, the pass to McGee. Kaminsky, left side. Payne with it, and it's Hill picking him up now. No good, a bit long that time. And the call will be against Frank Kaminsky. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Milwaukee has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this 3rd quarter. Hill against Paul. Now here's Hill. Defense right on him. Pass to Nora. Down low. And there's a 3-second violation.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Now Paul. He has 6. Outside Booker. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Now it's a 5-point Suns lead.
In the first half, they shot a little over 30% from the field. But since the break, they've really managed to improve in that area.
Back to Hill. Here's the 3. He drops it from range. Hill's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the jump shot continues to be a weapon that George Hill relies on to damage defenses.
Paul passes to Crowder. Up top, Bridges. Outside for Booker. Another three for Phoenix.
Well, defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
Paul against Hill. Here's Portis. The Suns clear it. Crowder's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Bridges. Outside Paul. No good on the three.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him. Hill with it. Now guarded by Booker. Ogilvy.
Man, when a guy like Chris Paul is hustling out there, it's going to inspire the rest of the team, blitzing the shooters well with his quickness.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Beyond the arc. The shot won't fall. And Milwaukee the other way now. Pass to Portis. Now Allen. He's guarded by Paul. Hill against Booker. Here's Ogilvy. Back to Hill. This one for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Bridges outside. For 3, Booker. Pure from 3-point range. Booker's got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry. That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play. That's
Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Phoenix Suns, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. On the court for the Suns, getting the 4th quarter going. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And it's a completely new group for the Bucks.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Outside Payne. To the inside. Here's McGee. No good. Good work defensively by Lopez. The Bucks trail. And he dunks it down.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Here's Shamet. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to McGee. Outside Johnson. Here's Payne. Over Holiday. The shot by Payne, no good. Outside Holiday. Now here's DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. Wide open. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Well, he's so smooth, and it just looks like he's never out of control, Drew Holiday.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. With it being such a tight game, he tried to lighten the mood in the huddle, saying, quote, "It's just a game, guys. Have fun. Stay loose. Let it fly. I believe in you guys. Let's see if that laid-back approach works."
Over to the wing. Inside. And Crowder the bucket on the assist by Ayton.
Getting bumped after the shot, no problem for Jay Crowder.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And here's Middleton. DiVincenzo, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Holiday. He's guarded by Paul. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, it's always surprising to see him miss from there.
and the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. This is Chris Middleton making a play.
Ball passes to Ayton. Here's Crowder. Pass to Paul. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one. Middleton from the outside. DiVincenzo finds Lopez. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
Chris Paul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
It's so exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
Ball against Holiday. Ball passes to Crowder. Antetokounmpo with the block. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Ball passes to Booker. 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Paul with the bucket.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Holiday passes to Middleton. To the middle. Here's Lopez. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist. Lopez has got his first 2 points.
Wow, Lopez stepping up. What confidence from the big fella.
Holiday against Paul. Bridges outside. Lets the three fly. Another three for Phoenix.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Middleton against Bridges. Middleton with it. Oh, he nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
Well, Chris Middleton showing a lot of poise and taking over a very critical possession for his team.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first. And that narrows the lead down to just 3. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ball passes to Booker. Crowder with it. Money!
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Here's Paul. Bridges outside. So the Suns win it. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed on.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A look from earlier as the Nets bus arrives at the arena.
Brian, thank you.
He is deadly, Allie. Thank you. And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup. Harrison Durant in as the forwards. Kyrie Irving out there with James Harden. And it's Griffin in at the center position. And for Milwaukee, Giannis plays the 4 with Lopez in the middle. Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. And it's Middleton in at the 3. Oh, stolen by Harden. And now the Nets on the break. Irving for 3. Here's Durant. And he makes it on the layup.
Yeah, and I mean, smart, too. It's understanding, okay, shots coming off here. I'm going to get myself to the spot, and I'm going to get a couple of bonus opportunities for my team.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And we're watching two highly disciplined defenses. Grant, when you look at the teams that aren't in that category, where do they usually fall short?
Well, BA, I call it the 3 C's. Commitment, comprehension, and communication. All 3 are needed to defend at the highest level. Now, if you're missing one, it degrades the others.
Now here's Middleton. Shot clock at 6. And the three-pointer goes.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Holiday against Harden. Pass to Durant. The 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Harden. Durant's got 5.
Now, Kevin Durant is a gifted shot maker. What you can do, I can do better.
Holiday passes to Lopez. Harris up top. Middleton covering. The 3 is up. Rebound, Milwaukee.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And Holiday takes this responsibility seriously. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to them.
Harden, the pass to Irving. That 3's off the mark. Middleton against Harris. 3-pointer. And that's good. Chris Middleton for 3. He has 6.
And you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Durant, the pass to Harden. Lets it go from deep. That's good from Durant on the assist by Harden. The Bucks have gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness.
And stolen by Middleton. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul.
Kevin Durant.
That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Oh, stolen by Harden.
Moving the ball is certainly important, but forcing passes like that is simply bad basketball.
Oh, a big finish right there.
He destroyed the rim.
Outside Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. And again, it's the Bucks missing. The Nets have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control.
2 minutes remaining.
There's the triple.
2 minutes.
Harden misses. The Bucks trail. Inside. Deflects the pass. Oh, stolen by Harden. Irving with it. Guarded now by Holiday. And Durant with the big finish.
Really heads-up play by Kyrie Irving. On time and on target pass. We've seen that before.
Middleton against Harris. They need this. And that one's good. Middleton. Middleton's got 9 points.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Pass to Irving from deep three-point range. Milwaukee with the rebound. DiVincenzo, the pass to Middleton. 4-3. Here's Lopez. Back to DiVincenzo. Now here's Middleton. Hounded by Harris. Outside. DiVincenzo. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. Griffin pulls down the board. The Nets have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Out left to the wing. Irving for 3. Counted from distance.
Not sure Kyrie Irving gets enough credit for how good he is from three-point territory. He is elite from deep.
Now here's Middleton. He's got 9. 27 seconds left in the first quarter here. DiVincenzo finds Lopez. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Second shot opportunity. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. They get it back. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The reach of Giannis really helps out here, allowing him to beat out the defense and win a second chance shot.
To the left side wing. Puts it up. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Nets. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And the imagination of Kyrie Irving finishing around the rim.
I just go back to being in my backyard. And
hey, can't you just picture Kyrie as a kid stretching the limits of his creativity?
I can. And legend has it, growing up, Kyrie's backboard had a corner busted off, so he learned to put spin on the ball to finish around it.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
And so in the game for the Nets, Durant and Griffin the combo out front. James Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. Nice shot by Harden. And so it's Milwaukee with it, trailing by 5.
You know, I'm not sure James Harden has ever been labeled a point guard, despite the fact that he's a great facilitator. But last year, boy, that's exactly what he became. He took that challenge and ran with it.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Pass to Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Oh, you cannot allow Harden this type of positioning because he's going to dump all over you when you do.
And it was Kyrie Irving who vocalized that Harden should play the point.
You never know exactly what Kyrie's thinking, but boy, his IQ is unbelievable. He knew the dynamic between himself, Harden, and Durant, and when he told James to play the point guard, that is when this team took off.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Irving. He has 6. Harden with it. Banked it in off the glass. Now it's a 6-point Brooklyn lead.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Middleton against Harris. The shot. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Milwaukee's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Middleton passes to Holiday. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Out to DiVincenzo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the basket by Holiday. Grant, starting your career in the 50s. Oh, you know what I mean. Actually, 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
Now here's Holiday. Pass to Lopez. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
You know, Wes, if you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
Outside Irving. Griffin passes to Durant. Back to Griffin. That one a little long.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Kumpo, the pass to Middleton. Elbow shot on the way. Brooklyn with the board. Griffin's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Durant. Outside for Harden. Harris with it. Fires, top of the key. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Though he does have a scorer's mindset, Harden's vision and experience playing alongside some of the best talent in the league have made him an awesome playmaker.
Irving, the pass to Harris. Back to Harden. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. Can't get it to fall. Pass to DiVincenzo. Keeps it alive. Griffin pulls down the board. Harris outside. Harris on the wing. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Holiday. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points and 1 block. And last game, and that'll about do it as
and after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one. Both teams trying to gain an edge. Really an incredible game from Chris Middleton.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
George Hill out there with Grayson Allen. And it's Ogilvy in at the 4. And that's the group from Mike Budenholzer as we begin the second half. Left side Hill to the inside. Ogilvy, no good.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
His first personal foul. First team
The Nets with a lead. Now here's Mills. Here he goes.
Well, George Hill is always going to work hard on the defensive end, and you know his scout preparation is exceptional.
That one drops for him. Allen's got his first 2 points of the night.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Now Mills. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And he converts the layup. Mills has got his first basket.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
He's tenacious, hitting from the perimeter while drawing the foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
A tight game here in Milwaukee. Outside Mills. Pass to Brown. Down low. Portis with the steal. It's an even 3-on-3 break. This for the tie. And it's good on the layup. It's all knotted up.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Outside, Brown. Now Aldridge. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Such a nice touch on the ball from Aldridge. He knows exactly how much power to put on the inside shot.
And here is Hill. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Nora. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Well, we've seen this over the course of George Hill's career. So savvy, finding the open man.
Here's Bembry. To the paint. Here's Aldridge. And the layup is good off the glass. Aldridge has got 4 points in the quarter.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Outside, Hill. Unable to get that one. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
A nice shot by Brown.
And that'll fire up your team. Great defensive play at one end and instant offense at the other.
Hill with it. Aldridge on him. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Now, how about the dribble drive of George Hill and leaves no doubt at the cup.
Outside Mills. Pass to Millsap. No good on the shot. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still peed.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Mills with it. Out to the wing. Pass to Bembry. Clock at 6. With the teardrop. Outside Mills. Brown with it. Here's Millsap. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And it's good for 2.
That's a Millsap shot.
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Well, George Hill leaping, no doubt, off his feet quickly.
The Nets have gone 6 for 9 in the half. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Mills. Down low. Portis with the steal. Here's Ogilvy. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so in the game for the Nets, Harrison Durant in as the forwards. Kyrie Irving out there with James Harden. And it's Griffin in at the 5, down low.
When Giannis starts to drive, the defense knows it's in trouble. He powers right through them.
Harden, the pass to Durant. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Middleton. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass on the layup. Antetokounmpo's gotten 4 this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Holiday against Harden. Left side Durant. 3-pointer. Drops in the 3.
Boy, how about the range from Kevin Durant? Dial it in from another zip code.
Holiday passes to Middleton. Back to Holiday. Pass to Middleton. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Got to appreciate the decisiveness of Giannis. Rolling with purpose after setting the screen.
Griffin outside. Driving inside. Durant for 3. That doesn't go either for Durant. The Bucks have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Middleton, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. It's tipped. In transition, here come the Bucks. Back to Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Now here's Harris. Outside Harden to tie it up. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lopez has got 5 rebounds tonight. Out to DiVincenzo. 3-pointer off the mark.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
That ties the game.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Now Holiday. Middleton outside. Back to Holiday. Kevin Durant with a rebound. to take the lead. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Harris. That's his first foul of the game. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Holiday. And again, it's the Bucks missing. Brooklyn's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Here's Durant. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Milwaukee's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Holiday. Antetokounmpo, left side. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his third assist of the night.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
And here's Durant to take the lead. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Middleton passes to Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
You expect this from an MVP like Giannis. He never gives up on the game. Woo! Gotta love it.
Pass to Griffin. With the 10-footer. Back to Durant. Cash. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
The drive by Antetokounmpo. Count it!
And nothing is more terrifying than Giannis on the attack. So powerful when he takes flight.
Harden finds Griffin. Back to Harden. It's Griffin, high post. Harris outside. It's stolen by Holiday. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
Middleton outside. 6 on the shot clock. For 3. They get it again.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
So we see the Bucks get the win here. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Another bright and sunny day here. We're just about...
Hey, Brian. Devin Booker finally playing.
Yeah, that's great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. And the starting lineup for the Nets. Durant and Griffin, the combo out front. James Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. And for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, BA, in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
For 3, Durant sinks it from distance.
You know, sometimes you just assume this shot is falling before it goes in. Durant's outside jumper is that deadly.
Outside Booker. Shoots over Durant. Booker can't get it to go.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Griffin with it. Now guarded by Ayton. On the wing, Durant. Fires from deep. Crowder grabs a miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Booker. To the inside. And stolen by Irving. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball. About a minute into this first quarter. Crowder finds Bridges. It's Booker on the wing. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
Harden, the pass to Durant. Doesn't go that time. And Phoenix the other way now.
Well, you know, in high school, he was a star. In college, the same thing. Durant got drafted second back in 2007, then immediately became an all-star.
Now here's Ayton for 3. Booker. Second chance shot. And it's finished off by Ayton as he lays it in.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Harden's got space. And again, it's the Nets missing. And Durant averaged over 20 points a game his rookie year.
And BA also won Rookie of the Year as well. Since then, he's won just about every individual honor you possibly could. First ballot consensus Hall of Famer when it's time.
Now here's Paul. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Harden. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You gotta love how he's stuck with the play. Nice work.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Durant against Crowder. To stop the run. And it's Harden. That time on the assist by Durant.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
The drive by Paul. Popping it in on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Harden. Outside Durant.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Harris outside. Off the mark there with a 3. The Suns have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Ball finds Booker. And the 3 off target.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Harden misses. The Suns leading. Outside Paul. It's Booker on the wing. All sorts of time. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Booker's got 5.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack. It's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
Now here's Durant. Back to Harden. On the wing, Durant. Pass to Griffin. Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Griffin.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
The Suns have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Ball against Harden. Booker for 3. Brooklyn with the board.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
And it's Irving missing. And it's Phoenix's ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Ayton with the stuff.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, a little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Here's Durant following the score by Phoenix. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. 5 points in the game.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into a shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Paul passes to Booker. The ball's knocked loose. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Crowder, that's good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Irving. And so it's Phoenix finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Well, it's clear the defensive focus was to shut down Kyrie Irving because so far it's working. Back after this. And always ready in the clutch. Kyrie Irving says he saves his best for the fourth quarter.
For me, I just try to feel out the game, think about plays that I could run in order to execute. That kind of I've been holding on.
You know, Irving, perhaps underrated as a tactician, Greg.
Oh, yeah. It's a chess match indeed. One move, one play, sets up the next.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. Harrison Durant in as the forwards. Kyrie Irving out there with James Harden. And it's Griffin in at the 5. Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. The 11-footer. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
Harden drawing the double team. Irving for 3. He buries it from 3. Irving's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. And stolen by Irving. And the foul on Chris Paul.
That's his first
foul of the game.
First team
Brooklyn
foul.
trailing. Harden with it. Now here's Durant. Now Irving. Paul with a steal.
Not the best pass, guys, and the defense took full advantage.
Ooh, Durant with a steal. Irving with it. Now guarded by Booker. Griffin passes to Durant. Stolen by Bridges. And the Suns pushing it up now. Paul's got space. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Paul's gotten 4 this quarter.
That's a good decision right there to get Paul the ball. He made it look easy on that catch and shoot.
The kick to Durant. To the left wing. 5 on the clock. Harden finds Griffin. Outside for Harden. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And so here's Phoenix. 7-point differential. Paul against Durant. Launches a 3. Paul can't get it to go. Brooklyn with the ball and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With his team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. Here's Harden. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night.
You know, last year when Irving announced that James Harden was now the team's point guard, that raised some eyebrows. But as usual, there was a method to Irving's madness.
Harden against Paul. Outside Booker. The Suns need to get off a shot. They grab their own miss. Ayton.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Harris. Left side Irving. Money on the 19-footer. Irving's got 5 points. Clark, when you talk in depth with Irving, most of his opinions are well thought out.
I agree with you. I mean, he's a bit misunderstood, but he's very thorough and thoughtful and has some interesting things to say. I mean, when he plays the point guard, he says he sees everything that's going on, and I wouldn't argue with him because he's got great vision. When he plays the 2, he knows what he's looking for, and that's to put that ball in the bucket, and he does it as well as anybody in the league.
That one goes in. Irving. And now just a 3-point Suns lead.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Payne against Harden. Payne, pass to McGee. Griffin pulls down the board. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Pass to Harris. Fires for 3. Durant, the second chance points on the tip-in. Durant's gotten 4 this quarter.
Never say never with KD. He's fighting hard to protect their possession with a little help from that wingspan that goes on forever.
And here's Payne outside. Hits the 3-pointer. And the Suns lead by 4. 12 seconds left in the second period. Irving for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Irving. He's got 10.
The fire that Irving plays with, admirable. I mean, and you can feel it. When you make a 3 on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Suns ahead, up 1. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Out in front at the half is Phoenix. They lead by 1 point. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
You have to love a team that pounds the offensive glass. That's going to gain you extra position.
And that'll...
And And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half.
First team foul.
Stolen by Booker.
He was all over that play. He knew exactly where they were going with the ball and swiped it away. Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
And Irving gets it to go.
You know, the threat of Irving's drive can open up looks for him from the perimeter, and he is a gifted scorer, folks.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
Brown passes to Aldridge. And here's Millsap for the lead. Rebounded by Chris Paul. Down low. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Pass to Irving. Here's Bembry. Shot clock at 6. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
You know, if you were to hand select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. Some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
Irving for 3. The shot misses. And Phoenix the other way now. And it's Paul off the drive. Soft touch off the glass. And now a 5-point Suns lead.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Irving up top. 13 points in the game. Here's Bembry to the wing, right side. That's tipped. Pass to Brown. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Irving for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Mills, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Paul passes to Crowder, and he comes up with a bucket. Crowder's got his second bucket on the night.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
2 minutes.
Aldridge outside.
2 minutes.
Back to Mills. To end the run. Tries again. And Aldridge with the lay-in.
Boy, I like the work Aldridge did there. Good hustle. Nice job getting good position.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Ayton from outside the arc. Outside Booker. Goes back up. Aldridge pulls down the board. Brooklyn's gotten only 1 3-pointer to fall here in the third. 5 attempts. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
That's his first personal
That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Brooklyn with the ball. Trailing by 5. Millsap outside. Back to Mills. Pass to Bembry. Millsap with it. Over Booker. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Paul passes to Bridges. To the paint. And stolen by Aldridge. And they're on the run. Millsap finds Brown. Back to Millsap. Got a piece of it. And they're able to recover. Brown can't hit.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Inside. Ball can't get it to go. Brooklyn trailing. And now the Nets on the break. Blocked.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's Brown. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Well, you look at Mills and the kind of passer he is now, setting up his teammates, indicative of the kind of work he put into his passing game.
Now Payne. Pass to Shamet. Now here's Johnson. Back to Shamet. Takes a three. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Suns ahead. They lead by 3. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. Durant and Griffin, the combo out front. James Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Payne. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
And Brooklyn shooting about 47%. A nice number. Harden with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Harris outside. Stolen by Payne. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Shamet, no good. Brooklyn with the ball. It's a 3-point game. For 3, Durant. Here's Griffin. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Up top, Kaminsky. Pass to Shamet. The 3-ball. Sinks the tray. Shamet's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Harden, the pass to Irving. From deep. That one doesn't drop. And Phoenix the other way now. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And here is McGee. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And now it's a 6-point Phoenix lead. And here's Harden. Pass to Durant. From deep 3-point range. From beyond the arc and then some.
Just was a step beyond the half-court line. Durant a threat to let it fly. Great range.
Outside Johnson. There's the 3. And the Suns get another 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Durant for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Johnson passes to Payne. That one off the back iron and out.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Durant pass to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
And This guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Payne pass to Kaminsky. Here's Shamit. Three-pointer, no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Back to Harden. All alone. And all around the rim that time before dropping. And now just a 4-point Suns lead.
This is not unfamiliar territory for Harden. He is used to being the go-to guy, especially when his team needs a big hoop.
Shamit, the three is up. Drains the triple. And the Suns lead by 7.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Back to Harden. Pass to Durant. Let's go with a three. Harris on the wing. Covered by Johnson. 6 to shoot. From the arc. And he buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
Got to make anybody besides Harden shoot the ball there. I mean, he doesn't feel the pressure. He embraces this stuff. It's right in his wheelhouse. Make somebody else shoot it.
Griffin passes to Harden. Durant for 3. No one near him. Yes! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
This is exactly what happens when you allow James Harden to heat up.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're up by 2. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. All right, we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Chris Paul.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. This is anyone's game. So he told them, stay aggressive, stay hungry. We can't afford to let up on the energy out there. He's hoping they'll finish with a flurry. Guys,
to the middle. Here's Ayton. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful. Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Durant misses the jumper from the wing.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they want him to take that again.
You know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one.